And here it is, our 2014 Citroen Relay. High top, long wheelbase. So yeah, let's go have a look. So here's the second window. So it's locked at the moment. There's a little button underneath that you press and you just slide it. It's as simple as that. Push it back, push the button in, and then it's locked. You can see that there's quite a lot of room in here. So this is a high top. I'm about 6'2", and there's a fair gap. Like, I don't have to be hunched over. Only when I get to like maybe either side of the van, but in the middle I've got more than enough clearing. We've got lights here and here that come as standard. This one doesn't work at the moment, but all this is coming out. We're going to be doing the electrics ourselves. And you can see that all of this is currently open. I don't think we're going to be boarding this up. I like the idea of having like quite a lot of light come through. And yeah, all of this is coming off. All of this is coming off, and I'll show you over here. So this half of the van was like a minibus sort of thing, so this is where the 6 seats went, and then this here, it was panelled all the way through. He's left half because he said we might want to maybe use it as like a shower or have storage coming off this, but I think all this is all going to come out. And then if you come into the back, this is where they used to transport, I think he just said like ammo and munitions, which is cool. It's all just boarded up. All of this is coming out. There's a light that's coming out. Obviously the floor's been torn out. And yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Got a bit of work ahead of us, I think. Making some good progress. As you saw, all that board came off in one piece. It's proven a little bit more difficult this side. So all the board is connected with like that rubber sealant. So we're just gonna go through that with a Stanley knife. Right, side panels and roof is off. And now we're just working on these lights and getting all this pulled out. And then I think all of this wood here is screwed on at this angle. So we're gonna have to take this off before we can then tackle this. Just pulled the ceiling off. That looks pretty satisfying. Is that just a panel you can pull out?
Yeah.
So yeah, that bit of wood is attached from this side.
It's not moving.
Are they tight screws?
Yep.
Then yeah, I think it's just, after this, it's just obviously the floor. It's taken about 2 hours so far, so I think that's pretty good progress. And then once everything's out, it would just be a case of cleaning. Crikey. Finally managed to get all that lino off. But then there's one of these which we've taken the grip out, but we're really struggling to get to that screw there. So we're just gonna leave as is for now, and then see if we can get hold of a more powerful drill to take this floor off, because it's in there pretty tight. Working on the back panels on the doors. How are you getting on?
There's one screw left.
What, and then the whole thing's coming off?
Yep.
All right, sweet. Cool. So all that's left is that bit of wood up there. That was structural support, and then the structural support up there, which is holding that panel in. That will just come off when we pull that out. And the floors. So there's just a couple of screws that we really can't get to with our tools, so we're gonna have to get a stronger, more powerful drill. And then, yeah, it'll just be a case of wiping it down. So we've got all the wires for the LEDs just hanging down at the moment. So there's, yeah, 2 there, 1 here. And then all the wiring is all managed by this plastic piping. I believe it's called a conduit. And then all the paneling, lino, got a bit of metal there as well on the plastic. We were gonna snap that all up, get in the back of the car and go to the tip. Right, day 2. It's a week later. We've got a hold of a drill. So yeah, let's take the rest of the stuff out.
We need to get this way.
I think we should just kick it.
Oh my god. Oh no, stop.
Oh no. No. Right, brute force didn't work, and like an idiot, I bent the metal. So we're gonna have to bend that back.
You will mind yourself out the way, won't you?
Yeah. Alright, so it's out. So Tasha's just going to get some pliers real quick so I can bend that back in. We've been having a little discussion about whether or not we should keep the floor in. So if you can hear my feet at the moment, it's a bit tacky where the lino was glued down to this bit. And yeah, we don't know whether or not to take up this floor. So it's going to be a little while yet. So this video will be uploaded before we put a new floor in. So I'll be interested to know in the comments what you think we should do next. I'm thinking we should just leave it in and then maybe cover it first with like a layer of plastic sheeting maybe. I need to look into this. Then maybe insulate the floor and then put a layer of thin wood over it, followed by maybe a veneer or maybe a lino. But yeah, let us know, because yeah, obviously we would appreciate any of your thoughts, because this is our first time and we're not experts. Yeah, I've used some pliers to bend it back into shape, and I think as long as it doesn't stick out when we put the wooden paneling on it, I think it's fine. Alright, boom, 1 empty Citroen relay. Our next steps are to look into extractor fans, sunroofs, roof vents, etc. and into all the different types of insulation. I'm sort of leaning to insulating boards But if any of you guys watching have any experience, yeah, just comment down below, and yeah, we'll take it all into consideration. Cheers, and see you on the next one.